Anna Walter, and I am in EDU 104, and this is my book project. So for this project, I read Extraordinary Teachers, The Essence of Excellent Teaching, written by Frederick J. Stevenson. This book is a compilation of 36 essays written by excellent teachers, or teachers that Stevenson thought were excellent. So each essay highlighted a topic close to each teacher's heart, whether it was their best teacher, worst teacher, good experiences, bad experiences, their own teaching in their own classrooms, and so on. And since there were so many pieces of writing to choose from, uh, so I just picked what I felt it all boiled down to, which is that students like to learn. At first, you might be surprised that this is what I came up with, but believe it. So, this book about teachers and their experiences highlighted many things that they experience as students, or what they experience while teaching their students, and how they think students like to learn, and how they themselves like to learn. Some people think that students are lazy because they're not paying attention. They might be drawing, writing, texting, napping in their class. But in reality, students have just lost interest in what is being taught. In order to be an extraordinary teacher, there are several things you need to keep in mind. First of all, reflect on your own experiences as a student. Remembering that you have been a student for most of your life and you will continue to be a student as long as you're teaching. So just reflect on what you yourself like and what you don't like. Second of all, there are some things that students respond well to. Students really appreciate it when their teacher is organized, knowledgeable of the subject, enthusiastic, challenging, clear, and fair. You can come to class every day with your notes and your PowerPoints and your slides, um, but you must learn how to talk to a class, not at a class. So if all you do is lecture and read off of notes, of course your students are going to lose interest. You need to be engaging to keep their attention. You need to be interactive, inventive, and knowledgeable. Um, when you know a lot about your subject without having to read from the notes, the student, they can tell and they can pay more attention. When you don't have to read from your notes, they have to listen because everything that you're saying may not be on the PowerPoint, and they might have to listen to catch that date or time or number or whatever it is. So reading from your notes is not always good. Um, One thing that I learned from this book is that it is okay to not know the answer to everything. You may not have the answer to something, but the worst thing to do is fabricate an answer. You don't want to do that because then, they can tell and they might say, oh, well, maybe she does this more often and maybe they don't know what they're talking about. So the best thing to do is to say, I don't know, but maybe, I'll find the answer. I'll find out for you and make it a priority. So, you're credible. When you challenge a student, they actually have to use some critical thinking skills in their brain. And once you get involved and become engaging, students will become more animated and enthusiastic about the subject. And one last topic that I came away with, and perhaps the most important, is to be encouraging. Nothing is worse than a teacher who dismisses you as unimportant or irrelevant. You as a teacher should always be encouraging. A demeaning teacher can do so much damage. It may even, influence somebody's career path. If you tell them they can't write and they're an English major, they might just believe you and, you know, switch, and that might not be their passion, and you really need to be encouraging and just help them if they have problems. So it doesn't have to be earth shattering. A simple comment would do. You don't have to throw a party to encourage them. Just pat on the back or some kind words. Yeah, so this book had a lot of good information. There's just so many short stories that I just tried to collect what I thought were the main points and what I took away as most important and helpful for me. So I suggest reading it. It just, you might find something in there that I didn't see, and there's a lot of good information. Thank you.